guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I've done anything related to the GT-1, but I've had some very busy month and yeah, I'm back now and I want to make this video here about my setup and what I do and what I use when I go to create new patches, and basically what I do to set them up and make sure all my levels are good and the effects and preamps are all, leveled within themselves and within the GT-1 over here. So let's take it from the start. I have my guitar over here, basically plugged in to my pedal board, and my guitar goes into this, input select where I can connect two guitars and take my output from there and run it over to my tuner in this case, and then from the tuner into the GT-1. And I have the FS7 over here for some further control of the assigns and some of the parameters that I use. From here I have the USB running out of the GT-1 and into my computer, and I have opened up Tone Studio here on my laptop. What you can see is that under the board here I have mounted my DI box, which is a Radial Pro D2 stereo DI box. And I have taken the left and right out of the GT-1 and run it into the left and right inputs on the DI, and then taking the two XLR balanced output from the direct box and basically running it up into my decibel meter or studio volume meter here, where I can basically monitor all the levels that I have coming in here, and I can do all this while I have it all hooked up to my headphones here. So basically you could do the same thing while hooking up to your monitors, but that might be another video. Anyway, this is just to show you how I hook it up and what you can do with it. So I have everything hooked up here, and if we go over to the Tone Studio screen here, you can see I have everything basically lined up, and I can go through my patches and basically all the things I can do within Tone Studio. And from here I will basically just select a clean patch and start tweaking the parameters, adding the effects and preamps that I like, and the whole time I will take a look at this dB meter over here, because I want to check my levels and the volume each time I add a new effect or a new preamp or switch between a clean and overdriven preamp. So my reference level in this case would be the preamp of my choice, which I have selected to be the Clean Twin, and I'm just going to find it down here. And I basically set it up the way I like it, change the speakers from original to 2x12, and basically keep all the EQs at the default setting. And I will use the Clean Twin preamp with the parameters and EQs set the way I like them, and I will keep that as my base or reference level. From there I will check the level, strum a few chords, see what level I'm getting, and from there I will measure that level each time I add a new effect. So effects like compressors over here on FX1, and overdrives, distortions, sometimes even chorus and flanging will add a further layer of level to a sound, so you will have to basically level those out. So each time I add in an effect I will strum a few chords, check the effects without it activated, and then basically activate it and go over here to my meter and check it each time to see, if I have a peak around -30 here, which would be low, but it could be suspected to be that. So say I have it at -30 without any effects engaged, and when I engage the overdrive, for example, it might go all the way up to -18, so quite a bit of jump there. Just as an example here. But I then want to take it all the way from 18 down to 30, because that is my perceived volume level. So I will go in and basically adjust that out using the the different knobs I have available in the overdrive setting. So if I press that, I would of course go in and take a look at the effects level, maybe take it down from 50 down to 35, maybe 40, and constantly just keep checking my levels. But this video right here is just an overview, and I'm not going to go any further in this video because I don't have much time today. I just thought, now that I have hooked it all up, it would have been nice to just make a short little video here showing the basic setup that I use when I create patches. So just to recap, guitar all the way into my switching box here, over to the tuner, into the input on GT-1 and the FS7. I have the left and right outputs going into the DI, stereo DI, and I have the balanced output from the DI under the board going into the meter over here, and the GT-1 is connected through USB to my laptop where I have Tone Studio opened. And I'm basically monitoring everything to my headphones, so I can keep it nice and quiet, and I can perhaps add in some backing tracks on the computer and keep the levels fairly nice there. So yeah, discuss and comment, like and share, and ask questions if you have some, and I'll help out and answer them for you. So I will make new videos soon, and a more in-depth video of this whole thing. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.